Hey y'all, I'm gonna insert a little warning clip here at the beginning of this video. With all the holidays and everything coming up, I'm sure all of you can relate to those late nights and stressful days in the kitchen with all the holiday baking and trying to get everything done. So let this video be a reminder that don't stress the small stuff. It all comes together in the end. And you're gonna see in this video that not everything is gonna always go perfectly in the kitchen. Hey y'all, it's Mikey. Welcome to our kitchen today. I hope all of you well, by the time you see this video, Thanksgiving will already be over. But I hope all of you had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. If you are new here to our channel, we do a little bit of everything around here. From cooking to baking to canning to gardening to hubby's ingenuity and DIY projects. And we hope that y'all check us out and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and continue following us on our journey, because we definitely have one here. So today I am actually going to be baking a cake. I have not baked this cake in quite a while, and I wanted to bring y'all along and show you this cake recipe, because not only is it good for Thanksgiving, we've got the holidays coming up with Christmas and everything else, and you'll understand what I'm talking about whenever I show you the finished product here, that this, in my opinion, is a very festive cake for the holiday season, especially around Christmas time. And things like today, Thanksgiving, you can use this cake recipe for any occasion. It's that good. And I'll be sure to link this in the description of the video so you can have access to the recipe as well. And hopefully you'll bake it and see for yourself how good this is. So let me finish up my green beans here. I'm responsible for green beans this year for Thanksgiving. Still got a little bit to do on that. I need, can you find me the garlic? Garlic? Yeah. And just add some seasoning in my pot, and then we can get started on this cake. I'm just getting my cake pans ready, y'all. And you can either do this as a 2-layer cake or a 4-layer cake. This one specifically for me personally, I like the look of the 4-layer, so I always have done this one as a 4-layer cake. So I just put some Crisco in my baking pans, and I believe these are like 8 or 9 inch pans, just the round pans. And I know this recipe calls for raspberry preserves. You know, a lot of people don't like the preserves because the raspberry seeds in them. I'm sure you can use raspberry jelly in its place, or any other filling. Apricot might be good too. Yeah, I bet. I just now thought about that. Dump a little bit of flour in my pans. Start out with that and see how it does. And you want to make sure you get down in that crease really, really good around your edges and the bottom of the pan. This helps if you have a good greased and floured pan before you get started. It makes a world of difference. And I say that now. Watch, whenever the cake comes out, it's going to stick all to the pans, and we'll have a hard time getting it out. I guess we'll wait and see how well my pans are greased, huh? Yes. So y'all have to let us know in the comments what all you had for Thanksgiving, if you had something a little bit different this year, if you had did something new, tried something new, and let us know how your Thanksgiving was. Trying to put y'all in a good spot here so you can see kind of what's going on and I can see my instructions. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. Got that going on right now. In a medium bowl, sift together the flour, baking powder, and salt. A tablespoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt,
You want me to go ahead and put the almonds in the oven and toast them?
no, not right yet. 1.5 sticks of butter. Make sure I pick up my butter wrapper before Tucker comes along and finds it, because he certainly will. All right, so we're gonna mix this on medium-high speed and beat it until the butter is light. So I'm just gradually adding my sugar in to my butter, letting that mix in real good. Scrape the sides real quick. Every time I bake something, I'm constantly scraping off the sides because I want to make sure everything gets mixed in really good. So once the sugar and the butter get mixed good together, I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And for this and a lot of other recipes, y'all, I find that the actual extract is so much better than the flavoring. It's a little bit more expensive, but it does make a big difference. And then 1 teaspoon of pure almond extract. All right, so we're gonna mix this together. All right, so now we're going to add in our flour, and we want to do it gradually, alternating between the flour and a cup of milk. So all of this is the sifted flour, salt, and baking powder sifted together. So we're just going to add a little bit into our butter and sugar here at a time. I don't know if y'all can see it down there real good or not, but it is starting to mix in good together. It's already smelling good, y'all. So hubby is getting my raspberry preserves ready for me. I need 3/4 of a cup of that melted. So we're gonna melt that on the stovetop. And while he is working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my egg whites separated. So I need 5 egg whites. Stay in there. That didn't work too well. I tell you what, there's some days I don't think anything goes right in the kitchen. If anything could go wrong today, it's gonna go wrong. All right, I need another bowl because we're gonna save these All right, so that worked out good. Finally, something. Try to do this over here. So that was one. So y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm sure y'all know how to separate an egg white. Hopefully have more success with it than I am right now. We need to get one of them egg separators. But I've always just done it like this. They always come up with new inventions for something.
Yes, they do.
Some good, some bad. Yes.
They're nice to have, just not something you use very often.
Yeah.
Alright, that is warming up.
Make sure I got one more. So we want all those egg whites to form really, really high peaks. So I'll show you the process as we go along with it. It's amazing what you can do with an egg. Okay, y'all, so what I did, I divided my batter into 2 bowls. And I am going to take this and split the egg whites between the 2. And so we're just going to take this, oops, and just fold it into the batter without making a mess everywhere and losing my egg whites. Oh, I'm not doing good here. I tell you what, if y'all are watching this video, y'all are gonna question my cooking and baking abilities for sure on this video.
That's just a difficult step. Ain't got nothing to do with your expertise on baking, because you sure bake good.
Oh, I don't know about this one. Hey, sometimes the messiest ones are the best ones, so we'll see. Hopefully that'll ring true for this one.
That's a difficult step. The only thing I could think is you could possibly do that.
Oh, I'm dropping it everywhere.
Is,
I need my egg whites.
maybe use the bread, the bread mixer on the mixer, the thing that folds bread.
Oh no, I don't know. I just lightly fold it in.
Yeah.
But it is making a mess, I'll tell you. I'm sure somebody will probably tell me an easier way to do this. Yes, I know. All right. Oh, let's see. Tootsie. Tootsie's down here. She said, Mama. She said, I'll help. You ought to show them her. She's just up here. She's like, I'll help. I'll help. She got her leg propped up on me, trying to get up here to help. my glob a mess.
It sure smells good though.
Yeah, if it's gonna be as good as it smells, that will work. So hubby so kindly moved my pans for me, so
Yeah,
maybe y'all can see a little bit better. Sometimes you feel like you just don't ever have enough counter space in the kitchen,
Yeah.
no matter what you do. And this island that I'm working on, this was a hubby build. I told him what I wanted, and he made it. He's pretty good at doing stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna put this over here because I don't want to block them from being able to see. So I'm just spreading out my batter in my pan. I'm just kind of getting it even throughout the pan. All right, so we are going to bake this on 350 for about 30 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and start on our icing for this cake. We are also going to double the icing because hubby and I really enjoy icing, and cream cheese icing is my favorite. But if you're only making one batch of this, you need a pound of cream cheese at room temperature, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature, 1 1/4 cup of confectioner sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 1/2 teaspoons of almond extract goes into this as well. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I want to get the cream cheese and the butter in my mixer.
I already know this is gonna be good.
Why is that?
'Cause it's good every time you make it.
That don't mean.
I mean, this is better than something that comes from a bake shop.
Well, usually when you make it at home, it is better than store-bought.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well,
A lot of the bakeries now, I'm gonna tell you something. My granddad's bakery, they made everything at the bakery, and these bakeries that they have nowadays, it's all brought in, frozen, warmed up.
Yeah, they even, most of them buy.
It's not. The bakeries today are not a bakery.
No. What you were saying, most of them, honestly, they order the cakes made in this skillet frozen, and then they just decorate them however they want.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No.
Yeah, they had those at my granddad's bakery. I don't know if I've told y'all this story before or not. I'll wait till the mixer stops. But they had the big, huge, like rotisserie type ovens in the back. And they were so old. They were so old and outdated that one of them had broke, and you couldn't find parts for them anywhere or anybody that would even work on them. And I mean, y'all, this is whenever I was just young. I was a little girl, like in the 5th grade, you know? So, I mean, it's not like today's times.
Yeah.
And you would think, you know, even then at that time, you would be able to find stuff like that. Well, they couldn't find parts for it. And my stepdad, I don't even know how he did it. He ended up finding somebody in Cuba, all the way in Cuba, that knew how to work on them and could get the parts for the oven.
Wow.
And paid and had him flown in to fix that other oven because they were having to bake everything in one oven. So y'all can imagine a very busy bakery having to juggle baking everything in one oven. And when they got that second oven fixed, oh my gosh, that was just like so exciting. But you know, that goes to tell you too, we've quit doing things in our country. And our country, America, I mean, we were known for being able to do and build good stuff that would last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any other country, they wanted to buy made in America.
Yeah.
Now everything's in China and everywhere else, and it's not made well at all.
No.
It's a shame. It's a shame that our country, I mean, and we're at fault for it. We all play a part and at fault for it.
Yeah. People didn't want to pay the price for something of quality. They'd rather order something made in Taiwan or...
Yeah, and you get what you pay for too. You know, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And now, whenever you got stuff like the tariffs and everything else, everybody's whining and crying because prices on stuff, getting stuff overseas costs more. Well, if we get back to building in America and making our own,
Well, see, I think that was their...
wouldn't have to rely on that. Wouldn't affect you.
Yeah. Well, see, I think that was their gimmick. They wanted to sell everything really, really cheap and put American businesses out of business. And then once they got American business and American production stopped producing and stuff like that,
Yeah.
then they could raise their prices up because we're not making it no more, so you ain't got no choice but to buy it from them.
Yep.
So I think that was just their long-term plan.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you something. If there's any of young ones out there that may be possibly watching this video, I know some of the younger generation don't seem to really care too much about being able to grow your own food and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you something. If any of, even y'all that are watching, let the younger generation know that they don't have to go to college to get a piece of paper, because the trade skills are, I'm telling you, that's where it is.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to trade school anymore.
No.
So it's going to be harder and harder to find a good mechanic, a good plumber, a good electrician,
Yeah.
all these trades. So just a FYI, any of you youngins out there that are trying to decide what you want to do with the rest of your life and you like working with your hands, go into a trade.
Yeah, I can tell you now that that piece of paper don't mean squat.
Well, I can tell you right now, that's where the money's going to be.
Yeah.
Because all these people that are running around with a piece of paper and there's no jobs out there for what they went to school for.
No, and they think they're going to start at six figures
Yeah.
in your life.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, whatever happened with starting at the bottom and working your way up. And a lot of times these kids, I hope y'all can hear me over the mixer, these kids, they go to school and they want to get out of school, move out of mom and dad's house, and automatically have the multi-million-dollar home, the brand new car, the everything that goes along with it. And like you said, be the boss of the CEO of the company just starting out. And like I told hubby, you know, when we were growing up starting out, I mean, it wasn't nothing if your first house was a single wide trailer.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying, as whatever example, you started out in a very small home or an apartment or something, and you rode around in an old jalopy that was about falling apart, and you just paid to put wheels on it to get to point A to point B, and it did. And you worked your way up. And I told hubby, what do these kids have to look forward to if they're starting at the top to start out with? I mean, and then you're getting yourself in debt.
Well, my thing is, how can they enjoy it when all they're doing is working to try to pay for it and they staying in debt. So,
Yes, exactly. Living paycheck to paycheck or putting stuff on credit cards, yeah. That's no way to live.
No.
That's no way to live. You can't, there's no way you can be happy with that.
no.
All right. We're just about to finish this up, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my extract. And like I said, since we're doubling this recipe, it's gonna be a little bit more than what you would normally put into it.
I'll tell you one thing for certain, you can be all fancy, drive a fancy car, have a fancy house. God don't care about fancy. It ain't gonna get you into heaven so you can be all big and have all this and have all that. It ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Well, it's not gonna bring you happiness either.
No.
That's not what, materialistic things are not gonna bring you happiness.
No.
It's the simple things like an almond scented cake that's gonna bring you happiness.
Exactly. Exactly. They're both brown and really good.
Okay. All right, I think that is all we need for our icing. Oh, more mess.
More mess.
I got spots or something on my glasses.
It's probably powdered sugar.
Probably.
You're sweet enough. You don't need to be covered in powdered sugar.
I got that on film, y'all. I'll remind you of that.
My sugar mama.
I don't know, but hey, ain't no sugar mama around here. All right, oven's off. All 4 of our cakes are out of the oven. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Hopefully, we'll find out if, whoop, well, it stuck a little bit. One little, that'll work. All right. Is it good? We need to put them on a rack and let them cool off a little bit. So let's do that. I wanted to show y'all the cakes though, when they came out of the oven.
Using the racks out of the dehydrator.
Well, that'll work. You sure you don't want the oven mitts?
I think that was.
All right, so we're gonna let these dry on the racks for just a little bit before we start getting the raspberry preserves and the icing on them. For the last steps of this, I'm gonna take my melted raspberry preserves, and this cake recipe says to put the icing on first. There's probably a reason for that, so I'm doing it a little bit backwards because I actually want some of these preserves to kind of seep down into the cake. So we're just gonna put on a layer of this. I'm probably gonna find out real quick why you're supposed to do it the other way. Should I put more, or you think that's good? A little bit more? A little bit? That hole right there is gonna have a whole lot of it. All right. But that should seep down in there good. It's probably gonna be hard to get the icing spread. That's probably why. We'll find out. Yep, I can tell right now. The icing's gonna, look, move around. So I guess the next layer we'll do it the right way. Oh, here come the dogs.
You get both of them.
They heard something.
Tootsie's looking out the window.
Yeah, it's sliding down. Well, I'm telling y'all, today was a crazy day in the kitchen. It's not like this every time.
No. You know what we should probably do though? I will say
What's that?
is Tucker get out of the trash can.
Let me get a clean spoon.
Y'all see that right? Y'all see him?
He likes to check out the trash. There's nothing up here. I don't have any more. I don't have any more. Not right now.
Suggest just using 3 of the layers in the cake instead of all 4.
All right.
Or might end up with just too much cake.
All right. All that is going to seep down the sides. Y'all would think I would know how to decorate and ice a cake and growing up in my granddad's bakery. But I do have to say, I was young and I wasn't responsible for any of the decorating. I was there to help check customers out, get orders together, make pie boxes and cake boxes. Went through a ton of those. And sample all the goodness. That was my job. All right, let's see if we can get this flipped. Oh, there. That was a pretty good idea, hubby. All right, so we're gonna do it right this time, see how it goes. Let me get another clean spoon, because I don't want the icing on the outside necessarily to have all that. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just going to family and we're going to eat it, so.
Yes.
It's all going to one place.
Yes. Where does the almond slithers and the raspberries go?
Okay, the almond slivers, we just have to toast them in the oven just for a few minutes, and we got to watch them real close because they will burn really fast. But just toast them, and the almond slivers go around the outside of the cake, around the sides,
Okay.
the edge.
How about the raspberries?
Raspberries just go on the top,
Okay.
just to make it look pretty. And we're going to do another layer of our raspberry preserves here.
She said there's no food in there.
All right. Thank you, sir. All righty. Where did my clean spoon go? Oh. I'm going to bed early tonight.
Yes, you need to. You've been up too long working on videos.
Yeah.
And then we'll put that in the refrigerator.
All right. I'm glad this cake is just going up to the family. When my mom watches this video, she's gonna laugh. I need her here. She can do good decorating.
Good to me.
Okay. We're gonna call that good, y'all. Now I'm just gonna take my toasted almonds. Whoop, and just press them on the sides of the cake. The last thing are your raspberries, and you just stick them around the top however you want to. So I don't know if y'all can see quite yet or not, because it's not completely finished, but what I was talking about, this cake being so pretty and festive for the holidays, I just think it's think it would make a really pretty Christmas cake. Okay. Put a couple in the middle. And Tootsie is hitting the stand, y'all.
And Tucker's head's in the trash can.
I tell you. Well, if anybody that owns a dog or dogs like we do, you know, we don't have to explain anything. All right, how's that?
Looks good to me.
I'm gonna try one. Those are good. Okay, so let me show y'all the finished here. Okay, y'all, so there is the top of the cake with the raspberries and the almonds around the side of the cake. So just to kind of give y'all an overview of it, this is the final, what it looks like. And if there is a piece left over, I'll be sure to bring it back and share it with y'all. So I'm gonna try to take a picture of it once we cut into it so you can see the inside of the layers and the actual piece of cake after we take it up and have dessert. So wanna show y'all the inside and how pretty it is. Hopefully this one turned out good. So we'll have to let you know the outcome and how everybody enjoyed it. And I guess once we do that, we'll close out this video then. But while we have the cake still here with us in full form, we'll go ahead and do our closing now and hopefully remember to show you the slice of the cake once we cut into it. But we hope, again, all of you had a happy, safe, and blessed Thanksgiving. Y'all take care. God bless.
God bless. I talked during the adding a little more raspberry on the top of it. We have some of the raspberry jelly preserves left over. Don't that look good? Look at this wonderful feast, y'all. About to get our bellies full. Got 2 desserts. Tomato pie, ham, turkey, roast. The cake ended up being a huge success. And my mom is getting the first piece.
We're gonna need more almonds than that. Yeah, I tried to tell him. Y'all, I tried to tell him at the grocery store. That's not enough almonds. Oh well, we'll just make it do. A tablespoon of baking powder.
There it is down there.
All right. I was waiting to open it to pull off the lid. But anyway, I didn't hear that part.
I'll get it.
It's okay. So it says sift together. So I guess we'll dirty up another bowl. What'd I do with my sifter? All right. Get it together here. Making a huge mess here, y'all. I feel like a little kid in the kitchen learning how to bake for the first time. You got anything ingenuity that can decorate a ice a cake? Y'all, I promise this cake is a lot better than what it looks. Maybe when I hide all my mess, it'll look good. I think maybe that's what the almonds and stuff are for on the cake. Not only to give it flavor, but just to hide all the imperfections. Crescent. She's trying to get the other.
She was trying to get the cake.
It's a good thing I didn't need that Crescent. Okay. We'll let Tootsie lick. You want to lick the? Want to lick the spoon? I bet Tucker will come up here in a minute. You want to share with Tucker? She said no. She said there's no sharing. There's no sharing. Is that good, Carol? Hey, if Tootsie says it's good, then it's gonna be good. That tail's just a going. Don't eat the spoon now. You can't eat the spoon. Yeah. The doggy dishwasher. Are you the doggy dishwasher?
Our viewers really don't
I know, right? Y'all come back and see us soon.